Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Turfway Park here on Thursday. It is the 15th of February 2024. Going to look at the 7th race from Turfway, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the 7th from Turfway, which allows optional claim per purse $78,000. Race fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, never won 7,500 twice in main claim starter or state bred racer, which never won 3 races. Optional claim price $40,000. 9 horses are going the classic distance of ground of 2,000 meters or a mile and a quarter on the Turfway main track. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 2 horse, Amazon Queen, 2563 for me in the superfecta, 2563 super, top selection 2 horse, Amazon Queen, 5-year-old mare by Cantheros here, Arnaud Delacour trains, Joe Rocco Jr. gets the mount. The horse's most recent out came an option 40 at Turfway, a mile on the 18th of January, and the horse finished 3rd by 6 3/4 lengths that day, and he just kind of stalked all the way around the race course. He couldn't get there late, but he ran his heart out. Prior to that, against in the My Charmer Turfway of the mile 16th, he finished 5th by 6 3/4 lengths that day, and again, just was flat that day. But I loved the race of the 1-turn mile at Laurel, where she won by 3 3/4 lengths. She only had 3 of the rivals that day, but she cruised it to the from a tracking strip to the front end, and she kept going. That was a very good, strong run. The race over a mile and 1/8 at Delaware back in June wasn't bad at all. She won by 3.5 lengths that day, and again, she had an easy tracking trip to go away with it. Getting the extra furlong off of that race to a mile and a quarter today shouldn't be a problem. I think she's been crying out for it. I'm going to use her here on the ticket. I think your second likeliest winner here is the 5 horse with the Dawn Breaks for Axel Concepcion and Brad Cox. Won over the mile and a quarter here on the 3rd of January quite nicely by a half length from a tracking trip. He grinded it out to the wire. Prior to the mile 16th at Church on the lawn, he finished 2nd by 2 lengths that day and was stupidly wide, but he was gaining that day in that very weird kind of course. And then over the mile and a quarter at Ellis on the turf in the allowance race, finished 3rd by a neck, and he just missed late from the inside post, or he was on the front and he just kind of yielded late, but he ran his heart out. Training well since the last mile and a quarter race. Gets a good posture. 2-1. He can win. Let's use him on the ticket. But to recount my selection for the 7 from Turfway here on this Thursday evening, going to take the 2 horse Amazon Queen. Give kudos to the 5 horse with the Dawn Breaks. 2563 super. 25 in the multi race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everyone.